Hey, what's up, kings and queens? It is Kalila Monet, and we are here in the group chat. We have Shania, freshly new to the group chats.
Hi, my name is Shania, and yeah, this is my first time here in Kalila's group chat. So, yeah, let's get started.
I'm going to keep it hot and spicy because a new topic just came about to me this morning. So, do you think having sex multiple times every single day, do you think that's too much?
Multiple times a day?
Every day.
I feel like that's kind of like a little excessive. I
Mm-hmm.
mean, because like, what do you not have a job? Are you not working? Are you not sleeping? Are you
Do you
not
have a job?
are you not going to work? Like, what do you
Like, when the dick is just on
like?
hard 24/7,
like,
coochie just wet.
like if your dick
I
is
don't know.
hard 24, like you have a problem.
Yeah, like
Like,
coochie to like I don't know. To me, I think like I think that's a lot.
it's
I
yeah,
think that's a excessive because you got to have a break every now and then, right? Like pleasing your partner. I definitely
yeah,
because one of the questions that was asked is sexual compatibility just as important as emotional compatibility? And
mm-hmm.
yes, it is. You have to have both. You can't have one without the other. Otherwise, there's going to be an imbalance in the relationship. But
Mm-hmm.
I think having breaks because there, like you said, there's different ways of
Yeah,
level of intimacy to connect with your partner than
mm-hmm.
just bumping skins all day,
Yeah.
every day.
And that's the thing too, like how we were saying earlier, like intimacy, for women at least, it's built outside of the bedroom. So
Mm-hmm.
like, how I'm being treated as a woman, like do I feel emotionally safe, emotionally secure? Like are like, women are women and men are men. Are you making me feel, safe? Because I always believe like my man right now, for example, like I always want to be on him. Like,
Mm-hmm.
because he's very good to me. He treats me good. He's very romantic. Like, and I feel like that's healthy when you're in a healthy relationship. Like me personally, like for my past relationships, like when I'm being treated good and being respected, I want to do it with you all the time.
Yes.
That's a healthy relationship,
Mm-hmm.
but multiple times throughout the day, maybe a little too excessive.
Yeah, I feel like okay, you can
Yeah.
have a day, right? Like to where it's multiple times in the day. Like
Mm-hmm.
it's Freaky Deaky
You're just
Friday.
home chilling on a
Yeah,
Sunday, like
like let's get it
cuddling.
in. We're having fun.
Yeah.
And then like maybe 2, 3 days, okay, we're just chilling, watching a movie or
Mm-hmm.
whatever, and just vibing out,
Yeah.
and okay, a few days is fine. Now, how do you feel
Mm-hmm.
about like a week or two? Is that too long?
I do think a week or two is too long because
Okay.
again, like with my man now, like he's so good to me. Like even like when we're laying down and having quality time, because I feel like too, like you should be able to have quality time with your partner,
Mm-hmm.
and I always have to be sexual. Like I'll touch it, I'll be a little tease, whatever, but we
Mm-hmm.
don't always do it.
Mm-hmm.
But I think a week or two, I think that like me personally, like I think that is too long because like I said, if I really like you or I love you, whatever the dynamic is,
Mm-hmm.
I am always going to want to be on top of you. But at the same
Yes.
time, like I do need a break too.
Yes.
And if
Mm-hmm.
if you're hard like that, like something's wrong with you. Like you shouldn't be bricked up 24/7. I
Man,
mean,
I mean,
maybe, I don't know.
but there's some women out there too
But
that are like that. They're like
yeah,
constantly,
which
like
I
that's
I
just
get,
hi,
yeah.
which I
Yeah.
mean, if that's how you are, then that's how you are,
Yeah.
but I feel like every now and then a break is cool. And
Yeah.
then again, like you said, emotional safety. If that
Mhm.
woman is not being heard in her relationship,
She's
being
probably not going
respected,
to want to even.
she's not going to be it's no faucet down there. It is
Yeah.
Sahara Desert instantly,
Yeah.
like she needs
Mhm.
that. Women, I think, need a little bit more of a mental
Stimulation
stimulation.
for sure. Yeah.
And like little things that turn her on, like
Mhm.
you helping around the house, that's
Yeah.
sexy. You
Yeah. Or like telling me I'm beautiful. Like when I'm with my
Yeah.
boyfriend at his house and stuff and he's in the kitchen and I'm like watching TV with his family, I'm always like just looking at him, like, turning around and he's always like winking at me or blowing kisses and shit. And it's
Mhm.
just so cute. And I'm like, you're so stupid, but like I love it. And it
Yes.
just, makes me happy. And then also too, I think the longer you're with someone, I mean, in a healthy relationship, sex should still be, daily or every whatever your routine is. But I feel like too, the longer you're with someone, I feel like sometimes the sex, you kind of go through phases too, where maybe you don't
Mhm.
have sex for a few days, and then you have it again every day. I think it's just, as we get older, different routine changes in kids. I feel like, that also plays a big role in how often you're being intimate with your partner too. So
Could you ever share your partner?
me personally, I don't think that I could.
Mhm.
I think it's just from my past traumas of like being in abusive and toxic relationships and relationships where my partner has literally cheated on me the entire time we were together.
Mhm.
Like I get why people do it. Like I can see the fun in it and like, all that. But me personally, like I'm so monogamous. And so like that's my person and I'm very territorial and I personally could. I feel like I would get maybe not jealous in the moment. Knowing me, I'd be like, "Oh, well, do you think she's hotter than me? Oh, what
Those
do you
intrusive thoughts
do
going
you
in.
yeah, like do you think she's prettier than me?" I just don't think that I could because I'm creating such a deep level of like bond and like love and respect with somebody for it to be seeked somewhere else even if we're both involved. I feel like just me personally, I don't think I can, and especially with
Mhm.
all the traumas that I've been through in my past relationships of being treated poorly and cheated and abused and all of that psychologically would come back up, and then
Mhm.
I would just start like nitpicking and questioning everything. I couldn't do it. Like
Mhm.
that's
Yeah.
gonna bring the toxic back outside of me.
I mean,
Like,
I don't mind sharing my partner. I don't mind engaging. I personally enjoy the dynamic where, my
mhm,
husband and I, we've had a girlfriend before, and
mhm,
I do find it fun. We've never been in a committed, serious relationship. So
mhm.
I would consider myself like monogamy, whatever, like
Polyamorous or
poly,
something.
mono, whatever, like half and half.
All
I'm
the
like,
terms they have
yeah,
nowadays.
like I have like moods, one minute I'm this, one
Mhm,
minute I'm not. But
mhm,
I do like the dynamic. It is a lot of fun. For
mhm,
me and my husband, it's we make sure we're very inclusive, but we don't ever talk to a girl like super long term. It's not like we're gonna
mhm.
move her in and we're taking
Yeah,
care of each other's children, and
yeah,
I'm not interested in that. I don't want that dynamic because
mhm,
at the end of the day, I'm a wife. As my husband, and I want him to myself, and I
yeah,
share when I feel like sharing, and
mhm,
when it's fun and we're both in the moment.
yeah,
So it's like half and half. It depends on the mood and the vibes. Like,
yeah, and
I wouldn't say like for the rest of my life sharing my husband to one person
yeah,
forever, unless I fall in love with that girl, which is
yeah.
you gotta woo the hell out of me. I don't know what to tell you, but and I say for me because my husband is very logical and I'm
Mhm,
extremely emotional, and I
mhm,
do have an attraction to women, and I've
yeah,
always been curious to explore more women.
mm.
So for me, I would say that I would only want it on my behalf for the emotional connection
Emotional part of
part,
it,
yeah.
yeah,
And then I would say my husband, he's more logical, and more sexual, so it would be sexual, financial, building, and
mhm,
that aspect. So,
yeah.
I feel like it could work. It just
That
I'm a
works,
little
yeah,
selfish. I'm not gonna lie. Some most of the time, but it just
yeah,
depends.
yeah, and that
Give me
works.
a
A lot
couple of
of
shots of
people,
tequila
yeah.
and she looking bad, sit on our lap. No, I'm just kidding. No, I'm not.
Right.
But and it takes a lot of trust and communication because
Yes.
when I first, I actually introduced that idea to my husband. He's never had
Mhm.
that experience, but
Yeah.
I introduced it to him, and it was a challenge in the beginning because he was like, "Oh, this is new," like a
Yeah.
deer caught in the headlights, like just
He's like,
out there,
"Oh, we
like
gotta do
hell
this?
yeah, best of
What?"
both worlds.
Yeah.
And I'm like, "Hold on, baby, slow your roll. Like we're having fun here, but there's rules and regulations and
Yeah.
trust and communication, and let's build the foundation first." And once he got the hang of that, it was like,
Mhm.
okay.
Yeah, that's the thing, trust. Trust for sure. Trust and communication, and also just respect.
Yes,
Like,
definitely
not
respect.
seeking it outside of the rules and regulations that you guys have.
Mhm.
That would be, like, another thing in my head too why I couldn't do it. Because then I'm thinking, "Oh, well, I let him do it once, and now he's doing it behind my back."
Mhm.
Like, that's just, like, nah, I drive myself into a
Yeah.
wall.
So with that being said, because now we're kind of going into the conversation about trust. So what is your perspective about having complete access to your partner's location and their phones?
I've been through so much trauma and so much like, abuse and cheating and all that. So for me personally, like I would never want the person that I'm with to ever feel any type of way. Like I'm all about reassurance. So just from my own personal experience, because of the way that I felt, I would never want anyone to ever feel that way.
Mm-hmm.
So me, like I'll be more than happy. You have my location, have my passcode to my phone, like even like my boyfriend now, like we leave our phones out in front of each other. Like when
Mm-hmm.
we go to restaurants or dinner, he gives me his phone and I put it in my purse. I don't even ask for it. Like I feel like we both have such like a giving and reassurance for one another that it's
Mm-hmm.
just a natural thing that we do. We don't have each other's location, but I have no problem giving him my location. I feel like it's kind of a hard topic because I feel like a lot of people give each other's locations because they don't trust each other.
Mm-hmm.
As where for me, it's like, no, I do trust you, but like I want you to know where I'm at because I first of all, I don't want you to ever think I'm doing some it's just it all goes back to like a psychological thing of like I
Yeah.
want you to know where I'm at. Like if something happens to me, you know where I'm at.
Mhm.
If you can't get a hold of me, like let's just say like you know where my last location. It's different reasons for me.
Yeah.
Um and then as far as the passcode and stuff and access like the phone and all that, like I said, I'm more than happy and willing to give my partner my phone anytime, any place, anywhere. I have nothing to hide.
Mhm.
And if that's what they need for reassurance, then I'm more than happy. As far as the other way around, like him giving it to me, he hasn't done that yet. But like I said, his phone is always out. His
Mhm.
notifications are always on. He's on his phone next to me. He's not like going to the bathroom to go on it. Like everything, like we're so open that it's like, there's nothing to, you know,
To hide.
to really,
Yeah.
yeah, to really hide and stuff. So,
Mhm.
but like I said, yeah, for me, like I will always reassure my person, and you
Yes.
can have anything from me access to me. Because if you have access to me and my body, like you have access to like everything, which
Mhm.
includes my phone and everything.
Mhm.
So that's just my perspective, and because I'm just big on trust. I'm big on trust and reassurance. So
Mhm.
yeah.
I agree with you, especially too. It does matter of what the intention is behind it because I've
Mhm.
had an experience to where I've done everything I could to make a
Mhm.
person trust me, like, hey, like you can see what's going on in the house when you're
Mhm.
away.
Mhm.
You can have the location, you can have all these things, and no matter how much trust and reassurance I gave them,
Mhm.
it was the thing that was within them.
Yeah.
So that put a trauma, or not a trauma, I wouldn't say, but it put a stamp in my mind and a level of
Mhm.
uncomfortability to where it's like I felt monitored. It made me feel more monitored rather than
Mhm.
giving the person the ability to trust me.
Yeah.
And that was an uncomfortable thing for me. So eventually I stopped that because sometimes some people can only want access to you to try to control the
Yes, to try and
situation,
control you in the
and that's when it
situation.
becomes a problem. Now
Yeah.
if it's even if you have that person's location back,
Mhm.
right, again it's about intentions.
Yeah.
But if you just want to know where that person is and
Mhm.
making sure they're safe, because things do happen where women here in America, and a lot of stuff happen, a lot of women
Especially
go
in
missing,
Vegas. Like
especially in Vegas,
like
especially LA,
mhm.
Atlanta, like all the places. Like if you travel all the time, it's very dangerous. I don't mind giving my person
Mhm.
my stuff. I just wouldn't want it to be in the sense of what I've experienced it before, because
Yes.
the feeling of like walking on eggshells and being
Mhm.
uncomfortable, it's a form of that's mentally abusive.
Yeah.
Like now I'm being mentally abused when you're using my location and access to me
Yes.
as something. So
Again, is that that intention?
that
Yeah.
intention,
Like my
yeah.
boyfriend, I haven't asked for his location, and I'm not going to. But me, like
Mhm.
I'm willing to because I want you to
Yes.
know where I'm at. I'm not doing it,
Exactly.
to be controlled or whatever. But again, it's the
It's the
intention. Like I just want you to
intentions.
know where I'm at because like, again, I
Mhm.
have nothing to hide. But like
Yeah.
for him, like I'm not gonna ask.
I don't mind sharing either. Maybe we don't have to share it,
Mhm.
but I will let you know where I am.
Yeah, that
You know
too.
what I'm
Like
saying? I'm gonna let you know where I am. I'm
just
gonna let you know. I'm gonna
transparency.
check in with you. It's more so of like I think the other person just has to,
Mm-hmm.
if they have something within themselves on why they don't trust, they have to work that out on their
Yeah.
own, because
Yeah.
we're not responsible for other people. We're only responsible for ourselves.
And that was my last thing with my relation my with my
So,
ex-boyfriend. Like I wanted his location because he was always cheating on me. So it
mhm.
was a different mindset, different mentality, different intentions. It's
Yeah,
because
so you had a reason.
I was doing it to like for like all the wrong reasons.
Mhm.
And it's like that it's just I should have just left the
Have
relationship.
you wait, hold on. Just side note, have you ever like put a GPS or like a chip in like someone's car or whatever, like just to like what you doing out there? Like let me see.
So I haven't, but like I said with my last relationship, like he was always cheating on me. So when you get cheated on, like it makes you do some things that you wouldn't normally do when
Like let me throw
you're
that Apple Watch in the
when you're
back seat and
you
on the
know
trunk real quick. Let me
and
pop on. No, I'm just
yeah,
kidding.
no, literally. And so I looked on Amazon and like looked for trackers and I looked for things, but I
Mhm.
never actually followed through with it. But I did have his AirPod locations because he gave me his AirPods to use at the gym one time.
Mhm.
So on like I didn't know that you could have it on like devices, and so that's how I found out he was cheating on me multiple times. And I went to the locations he was at because I had his AirPod
Ladies,
locations.
take notes if you're listening. I'm just kidding.
And
Don't do that. Don't
he
do that.
didn't know that I had his AirPod locations. And
Wow.
then yeah, but as far as like buying a tracker and all that, surprisingly no, I've never
I know. I see those little things pop up on my
I've
TikTok. Or you know those
definitely thought about it though,
like
but
is or you know those little psychic ones. Whatever you text a psychic, is he cheating? Will he
oh,
come back in 7 days? Like
I've
I have
seen
not
those.
done that, but it pops up sometimes on TikTok and
I've done the whole works.
yeah.
I've looked at a lot of stuff.
Check that background. Check that background.
Yeah, I know, literally.
I'm like these girls crazy. No. Well, that's going to be it. We're going to go ahead and close it off there. Thank you, Shania, for entering the group chat and sharing
Yes.
your perspective.
Thank
So,
you.
we will be uploading on TikTok and YouTube for our videos. So comment in the comments. Let us know what you want to talk about, any questions you want to ask, and share your perspective. Thank you. Till next time.